2 years ago, nobody knew who TJR was, and today you literally cannot open TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube without seeing his face. When we started working with TJR, we got him 63.7 million views in 4 months and 627,000 new followers with 20 different accounts, pumping out 2,000 plus posts a month. And see, the craziest part with this is that the millions of views that TJR is constantly getting, most of the videos that are going viral aren't even posted by him. While other trading gurus are trying to desperately look professional and polished, TJR became the most recognizable trader on the internet through raw, unfiltered clips that look like fan accounts caught him in the moment. I'm Logan Forsyth from Media Scaling, and my team helped engineer TJR's rise to the biggest name in trading. And today I'm showing you exactly how we help make him unavoidable on social media, including the sub-account strategy that makes it look completely organic. So let's break down why TJR is everywhere. If you open TikTok right now, for a lot of you, within 5 seconds, you're gonna see TJR's face, but it won't be from his main account. It'll be from an account like TJR Clips or Best of TJR or TJR Mindset. The video looks like a fan grabbed a moment from his stream and posted it with no fancy editing, no corporate branding, and just raw, authentic content. Meanwhile, other traders are posting polished content to crickets. What a lot of people don't realize is these aren't actually fan accounts that are posting his content. It's a coordinated network of dozens of sub accounts that all feel authentic because they're designed to look like fan accounts. The casual viewer has no idea it's all orchestrated, and when you see multiple different people posting about someone, your brain thinks that they must be important, and it feels like a grassroots movement rather than a marketing campaign. See, people trust pure recommendations over self-promotion, and seeing TJR everywhere makes them feel like the main character of trading. All these accounts also allow him to have thousands of posts going out monthly when most are barely even scratching hundreds. So between those two, who do you think's gonna win? You can't escape him, so your brain decides that he must be worth paying attention to. Every other trader on social media looks exactly the same, with the suit and tie, standing in front of a whiteboard, talking about technical analysis, using fake screenshots of million-dollar trades that nobody believes, rented Lamborghinis, staged lifestyle content, and corporate branded content that just feels like an infomercial. TJR has positioned himself differently with long hair than a shaved head, tank tops or no shirt on, sitting in his gaming chair, talking to his audience like they're his boys, not students, admitting when trades go wrong and showing the losses, calling out fake gurus and their bullshit tactics, and just being genuinely entertaining while also educational. The content pillars that have really worked are the raw emotional reactions to trades of both wins and losses. He goes on unfiltered rants about market manipulation, teaching through storytelling and not just lecturing, exposing the truth about trading that others won't say, and building a cult of personality around authenticity, where he just truly is not caring about other people's opinions and being himself completely unfiltered on camera, and then obviously showing a lifestyle of wealth that many aspire for as well. In this case, and basically every case of social media, authenticity beats polish. People can smell bullshit from a mile away, and raw content feels real while polished content feels like marketing. Mistakes and imperfections make him relatable. Young traders see themselves in him and not just some unreachable guru, and the algorithm favors authentic content because people watch longer and engage more. Now, to win on social media today, regardless of your business or what industry you're in, you have to deploy this distribution strategy. TJR, Alex Hormozi, Gary Vee, Patrick Bet-David, Grant Cardone, every one of the biggest names in businesses are deploying this strategy, and we're the ones doing it for multiple of the names I just listed. If you want to learn how this works and also receive your custom guarantee of 10 million to 500 million views, or we work for free, check out the training video linked in the description below. All right, and now let's get into how this flywheel and the entire sub-account network actually works. So what the editors do is they pull content from his streams, YouTube videos, podcasts, and then he'll go on TikTok rants, posting sometimes 20 videos a day on his main TikTok as well. The content then gets edited and repurposed to look like a fan found a golden moment with no official brandings, no watermarks, and just raw clips. The comments and captions are written like they're an exciting fan, and they all tag his main account and create an ecosystem of content that's all driving back to his primary socials. Why sub-accounts work better than just having a main account is because people don't want to feel marketed to. Fan accounts feel like discoveries rather than advertisements, and the algorithm doesn't penalize for posting frequency across multiple accounts. So what this does is allow you to post 10 times more of the content, even 100 times more of the content than all of your competitors, which creates significantly more views and also allows you to find significantly more winning content types. This gives you a content assembly line that never stops. TJR is streaming 3-4 times a week, just being himself. He's not thinking about creating content. He's just trading and talking. He also tests posting a lot of raw content on TikTok, again, sometimes as much as 20 posts per day. And then our team watches everything, marks the golden moments, and those moments become dozens of pieces of content. From the hundreds of posts going out every day across all the accounts, he then lets the data decide which are the best ones and then chooses the highest performing posts to then post on his main socials as well. We're also able to test multiple hooks for every single video going out. You can have the same core content, but one has a hook of "this is why you're losing money," one has the hook of "TGR exposes the truth," one has the hook of "nobody will tell you this," where it's the same content but different entry points to target different viewers. Testing across the accounts shows which hooks perform the best, and the hook alone can be the difference of a video getting 5,000 views versus 5 million views. So let's get into how we're hijacking the algorithm. The algorithm thinks that TGR content is going viral organically. It sees dozens of accounts posting his content and getting engagement, and each account builds its own authority and audience. The algorithm can't tell it's coordinated, and it just sees demand. Everything we do is fully compliant and helping push out huge amounts of more engaging content for every single client and brand that we work with. How this triggers the algorithm is when you have multiple accounts posting the same person, this creates what we call social SEO, where in this case, TGR is ranking significantly higher across all platforms on not only Explore feeds, but also countless keywords and search terms. Comments from fans, which are managed accounts in the sub-account network, boost engagement, and it creates a snowball effect where one account gets a video to 100,000 views, other accounts post similar content that rides the wave, and the algorithm sees correlated interest and just continues to push things harder. More accounts jump up on the trending topic, and suddenly TGR owns that entire topic across the platform. And then you may be wondering, does this make money? Absolutely. This has been supported to help drive billions of dollars in revenue with brands that we work with. In the instance with TGR, he never has to hard sell anything. The content builds so much authority that sales just become inevitable. 627,000 new followers in 4 months means 627,000 new people in the funnel. They're seeing him 5 to 10 times per day across different accounts, and by the time they see an offer, they're already sold because of the trust and the authority built up. There's an invisible funnel working here where the first touch point is entertainment. It's just funny rants about markets. The second is education, where you actually learn something valuable. Third is inspiration of seeing his success story and his lifestyle. Fourth is community of wanting to be a part of the movement. And then fifth is investment, where you buy the course and it just feels like a natural process. At this point, the reality that nobody wants to accept is that most creators are still posting 3 times a week to one account, and they're worried about posting too much or annoying people. Meanwhile, we're posting hundreds of times per day across accounts. Not because we're working harder, but because we're working smarter. And this is required to truly grow exponentially on social media today. This is a requirement to be a top name in your industry today. This is not optional. You need to distribute your content better. You need to make your content feel like a movement. You need multiple angles for different audiences. You need to stop thinking like a creator and start thinking like a media company. Most people still won't do this because they think it's too complicated when it's actually systematic. They're afraid of looking inauthentic when sub-accounts actually make you look more authentic. People think posting this level of content can hurt their brand when it does the complete opposite and makes you the top #1 person in your industry. The reality is, if you don't do this for your brand, you are going to get left behind. Every trader on social media is trying to look professional and polished, but TGR makes millions by being raw, unfiltered, and mastering the top distribution strategy on social media today. The difference is that we made virality look accidental. So if you run a service or info business doing over 3 million per year, and you want our team to build the same kind of content ecosystem for your brand, like scaling with sub accounts, managing your viral content strategy, creating the clips, testing hooks, and we'll even guarantee you 10 million to 500 million views in the first year, or we work for free, then you should apply to work with Media Scaling and receive your custom guarantee. The link to apply is in the description below, and on that page, you'll be able to see in detail how this works and more of our case studies and results. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.